Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome, man. Welcome to Beyond Classic Rock. Today, got a complimentary quad coming your way, man. This complimentary quad is featuring the music of 4 different artists, and it's a mixture of genres, man, from jazz to rock, jazz fusion, progressive rock. So it's a nice multifarious bag, man. So we're going to first start off with a tune called Nunu, and that's by Avishai Cohen, Blue Note, New York in 2006, followed by Snarky Puppy doing Lingus, followed by Porcupine Tree doing Anesthetize, that's live in Tilburg in the Netherlands, and then finally the Claypool Lennon Delirium doing Boomerang Baby. So man, before I pop this off, I just want to give a shout out and a thanks very much to Bayou Maccabee. First off, man, I hope I pronounced it right. Let me know if I didn't. Thanks very much for the recommendation. I appreciate it. Thank you for the links. And got a personal note here from Bayou. He says, "Hi Wayne, hope all is well. Here's a great mixed bag for you, spanning multiple genres from 4 different amazing artists. As a lover of great music regardless of genre, I really appreciate this new platform you added, which allows us to explore the best music from everywhere. So thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed these as much as I do. Much peace and love, brother. God bless. Bayou Maccabee." Bayou, thank you very much, man. And thank you for a really nice intro, a nice personal address, and not just dropping shit on me and saying, yeah, there's my next quad, do it. So thank you. I appreciate that, man. Very personable. All right. So let's start with our first track, man. And that being Nunu, and it's live. Avishai Cohen, Nunu. Let's get it. passion for your craft, baby. Good for you, brother. Wonderful. All right. That was in 2006. There were four musicians, one playing the sexy sax, but we didn't see that. All right. Well, that was excellent, man. That was fantastic. You talk about being a master at your craft and having passion for it. You know these brothers roll out of bed every day looking forward to raising their game to the next level. You know what I'm saying? That's heaven on earth right there, let me tell you. Being in the zone like that, loving what you're doing, you know, and it will never, ever, ever bore you or get dull. All right. So, first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause for a sec for a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Okay, man. So I think what I'm going to do here is, because we're getting into territory where I'm not very familiar of the artists. They might be familiar to others, they might be household names, but I'm not aware of them. So I'm assuming that some others might be in the same boat. I'm going to focus specifically on artist bio info rather than trying to find specific song detail and album information or things of that sort. We can always hit that up at another time. But let's get acquainted with the artists themselves, man. So let's do a little bio read on Avishai Cohen. Or is it Avishai Cohen? I'll call him Avishai Cohen. Born April 20th, 1970. Is an Israeli jazz double bassist, composer, singer, and arranger. Avishai was born in northern Israel. He grew up in a musical family near Jerusalem until the age of 6, when his family moved to western Israel. He began playing the piano at 9 years old, but changed to the bass guitar at the age of 14, inspired by bassist Jaco Pastorius. Later life and career. In 2002, Cohen founded his record label, Razdaz Records. Quote, "I've always been interested in several genres of music, including jazz, rock, pop, Latin, and funk," says Cohen. "I'm always packed with ideas. I decided to start my own label because I'm involved in so many different projects." Lila was the first album released by Razdaz. Cohen reflected on his work, saying, "Lila reflects much of who I am as an artist. The International Vamp Band has been touring for 2 years, and I wanted to document that. I also started a rock band, Gadu, with Israeli drummer named Mike Starr. I've also been working on pop tunes with a female vocalist named Lola, and of course, to show the whole picture on the CD, I wanted to acknowledge my relationship to Chic, or to Chick, C-H-I-C-K. I don't know what Chick means. His relationship, it must be like another group of musicians perhaps. Style. Cohen's signature sound is a blend of Middle Eastern, Eastern European, and African American musical idioms. The New York Times describes his 2006 album Continuum as conjoining heavy Middle Eastern groove with a delicate, almost New Age lyricism. Cohen often sings in Judeo-Spanish, Ladino, to which he has a connection through his mom. For example, Morenica, from his album Aurora, is a very famous Ladino song he grew up hearing his mom sing around the house. Okay, and so that is the bio info of Avishai Cohen. Really fantastic, man. Excellent musician. And his fellow co-musicians, fantastic. Only thing I wish is that the sexy sax was included in that lineup, because I saw in the credits that there was a saxophone player with them. But other than that, yeah, man, great intro to an excellent artist. So let's check out our next track, man, and that being Snarky Puppy doing Lingus. And a personal note here from Bayou saying, the second track is more in the jazz funk fusion camp, and is certainly just a badass song. The live video performance is the closing track from their live recorded album, We Like It Here, and it's absolutely amazing. All right. All right, man. Snarky Puppy doing Lingus. Let's get it. Sexy sex. man. They were in the zone the whole time, man. Various instruments, but one unified body. And there you go. That is a great evening out. That's the kind of atmosphere I want to find myself in. Fantastic. That was great, man. That was excellent. There's nothing more beautiful than watching a master musician, master singer, master performers just doing their thing, man. I tell you. All right, hey. So, just as I did previous, I'm going to focus on bio information, artist information, rather than specific song and album details and whatnot. So let's take a look, man, at Snarky Puppy. Snarky Puppy is an American instrumental ensemble led by bassist Michael League. Snarky Puppy combines a variety of jazz idioms, rock, world music, and funk, and has won 3 Grammy Awards. Although the band has worked with vocalists, League described Snarky Puppy as a pop band that improvises a lot without vocals. Snarky Puppy is an American instrumental ensemble. Sorry, I read that already. Damn, my mind is jumping around. Alright, history. The band was formed as a 10-piece group by Michael League in Denton, Texas, after his second year at the University of North Texas in 2004. Quote, "Because I was so bad," he recalled, I didn't place into any of the school ensembles, so Snarky Puppy was my way of getting to play. The group has grown into an international superband made up of a wide-ranging ensemble of musicians known affectionately as the Fam. In more than 15 years since its founding, about 40 players have performed in the Fam. Many past and present band members were students at the University of North Texas. Members have performed with Erykah Badu, Marcus Miller, Justin Timberlake, Stanley Clarke, Kirk Franklin, Eric Koenig, Roy Hargrove, David Crosby, Snoop Dogg. Yo, man, let's just trail off that list. They've performed with a lot of people. While touring, the band has given clinics, workshops, and master classes in North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Australia, and most members either lead or are primary members in other working recording bands. The album, We Like It Here, was performed and recorded live in October 2013 at the artistic compound Kytopia in Europe, Netherlands. January 26, 2014, Snarky Puppy and vocalist Lala Hathaway won a Grammy Award in the Best R&B Performance category for their rendition of the Brenda Russell song Something from Family Dinner Volume 1. Sylvia debuted at number 1 on the Billboard magazine Heat Seekers chart, the Jazz Album chart, and the Contemporary Jazz Album chart. The album won the 2016 Grammy Award for Best Contemporary Instrumental Album. The album, Kulcha Volcha, in 2016, won the 2017 Grammy Award for Best Contemporary Instrumental Album. Friday, 26 April 2019, the band released the first bonus track from Immigrants. Immigrants is the first evolution of the band, as League noted to David Brown in Rolling Stone, quote, "We're more into setting up nice grooves that we like and sitting with things a bit longer," unquote. Yeah, that's their playing style for sure, man. Excellent jam. 10 minutes well spent there. All right, man. So let us check out our third track, man, and that is Porcupine Tree, Anesthetize, live Tilburg, Netherlands. And Bayou has a note here. He said, "The third track shifts over to modern progressive rock with one of my favorite progressive rock bands, Porcupine Tree. Since I know you love watching live performances whenever they are better than the studio versions, hearing this one is a must. Alright. You've been trolling my Led Zeppelin and my Rush reactions, have you? Alright, man. So, Porcupine Tree, Anesthetize, and damn, man. Yo, this shit is long as hell. It's 18 minutes long. No hole. By you, brother. You're lucky that I like your ass. Otherwise, I would not be doing an 18-minute track. Alright, man. Porcupine Tree, Anesthetize, live. Let's get it.
lost in the mall, shuffling through the stores like zombies. Well, what is the point? What can money buy? My hands on a gun, and I find the range. God tempt me. Well, what did you say? Think I'm passing out. Only empathy from the pills in me. It's all in me, all in you. Electricity from the pills in me. It's all in me, all in you. Only MTV, got philosophy.
To say the least, he's got ghosts that haunts him. Only empathy from the pills in me. It's all in me, all in you. Electricity It's part
from
of
the
the
pills
Odyssey.
in me.
This is
It's
what
all in me, all in you. Only MTV, got philosophy.
it's a great film. It's got some. Oh,
was counting out the waves, and I followed the short life. As they broke on the shoreline, I could see you, but I couldn't hear you. You were holding your head in the breeze, turning away from me in this moment. You were stolen as black across the sun.
Serious Pink Floyd going on here, man.
Thank you, Tilburg.
Right on.
Thank you.
You're welcome so much. Where are we going? Okay. I thought they were still segueing into something different. All right. Porcupine Tree. Anesthetize. Wow. That was a trip, boy, let me tell you. Great track, man. Great live performance. I almost didn't mind it being 18 minutes. Don't do that shit again, Bayou, but I really loved that. That was excellent. That was excellent, man. Yo, fantastic experience. Even if you were just to dress up, go out, and just experience that performance alone in itself, it would be worth all of the prep just to do that and just to be there. That was excellent. Let's do this, man. Great song, but let's focus on the lads themselves because I don't know them. I've heard the name Porcupine Tree and I knew that they were some form of a rock act, but I didn't know anything. I don't know anything more. So let's get acquainted with these guys, man. Oh, decent amount of info. So, Porcupine Tree were an English progressive rock band formed by musician Steven Wilson in '87. Okay, yeah, so they're quite recent. The band began essentially as a solo project for Wilson, who created all of the band's music. By late '93, however, he wanted to work in a band environment, bringing on frequent collaborators Richard Barberi as keyboardist, Colin Edwin as bassist, and Chris Maitland as drummer to form the first permanent lineup. With Wilson as lead vocalist and guitarist, this remained the lineup until February of 2002 when Maitland left the band and Gavin Harrison was recruited to replace him. Yeah, it makes me wonder which drummer was I actually watching here. Was it Maitland or was it Harrison? Let me know. Porcupine Tree's early sound evoked a style of psychedelic rock comparable to that of Pink Floyd. Upon signing with Scope record label in the late 90s, the band approached a more mainstream alternative rock sound. By the early 2000s, the band had signed to a major record label and shifted their sound again, this time in a more progressive metal direction. After the tour in support of their 10th studio album, The Incident, released in 2009 and their biggest commercial success to date, the band became inactive as Wilson committed himself to his solo work and other members began working on their own separate projects. In 2018, after years of indetermination, Wilson ruled out a possible reformation. Which is too bad, but yeah man, they got other things going on. During a career spanning more than 20 years, Porcupine Tree earned critical acclaim from critics and fellow musicians, developed a cult following, and became an influence for new artists. However, their work mostly stayed away from mainstream music, being described by publications such as Classic Rock and Pop Matters as, quote, the most important band you'd never heard of, unquote. Okay. Now it says that their music stayed away from the mainstream, but it didn't get into detail as to why specifically. Okay. Let me know why, if you know your Porcupine Tree history. Alright, now, where was I? Legacy. Porcupine Tree have influenced a new generation of artists and bands. Polish band Riverside were influenced by and admired Porcupine Tree at their beginnings, as well as US Abigail's Ghost, whose leaders praised in Absentia as their best album they had heard. Other groups that started highly influenced by them are Andy Tilson's Parallel or 90 Degrees, Kingfisher Sky, The Man-Eating Tree, Koshish, For All We Know, a project of Rod Jolie from Within Temptation, Gandalf's Fists, and The Expus, who started after their founder, Andy Ditchfield, went to a Porcupine Tree concert in '96. Other artists have been quoted expressing admiration for their work, including Neil Peart, Adrian Belew, Jordan Ruiz, Michael Portney, Edgen Ruerson, Alex Lifeson, Rob Squire, oh man, Greg Hampton. Yeah, let's stop there. They've inspired a shit ton of people. Alright, man. Alright, so that is a bio outline of Porcupine Tree. So let's check out our final track, man. And that is Boomerang Baby, the Claypool Lennon Delirium. And before that, let me just read Bayou's note here. For our final track, let's roll on to something a little different and unique and close out this squad on something pretty interesting. If you're like me and you're a fan of the band Primus and of course the Beatles, then this one is right up your alley. Sounds good. All right. The Claypool Lennon Delirium, Boomerang Baby. Let's get it. a young millennial female in our Western culture. Is that what this song is trying to describe?
Turn back home now, boomerang baby. Turn off your phone now, boomerang baby. Turn back home now, boomerang baby. Turn off your phone now, boomerang baby. Turn back home now, boomerang baby.
Boomerang baby.